that could be construed as signaling like, it's your question. Right? Okay, so, all right, and coaches, players, and audience, again, there should be no exclamation, no shouting about, hey, he was consulting. All right, we'll make the calls. Okay, up here. All right, we moderators, as a reminder, have discretion to make rulings during the rounds, and if there's any issue, please direct any of them, an issue, to Common Chair Jenny Longo. And captains at this time, please identify yourselves. So player 2, player 3, player 2. Awesome. And let's just introduce yourselves. So team A, you're from? Maryland. Team B, you're from?
Virginia.
Team C, you're from?
Wisconsin.
Let's give them a big round of applause. And coaches for the teams, if you could identify yourselves as well, so I can go to compute. Okay, awesome. Good deal. Okay. All right, so at this time, do you have any questions for me?
How's your day going?
How's my day going? It's going really well. Thank you for asking. I really appreciate that. Appreciate it. Okay. Any other questions? We're ready to start. Okay, awesome. All right, deep breath. Have fun. Okay. No, I should walk this before we start. Okay. So this is 2023 NJCL Certamen Intermediate Division, round 2. Toss up number 1 for any player. Whose attempt to feed his son to the gods? Anyone?
Tantalus.
Earned him the eternal punishment of being just out of reach of food and drink. Tantalus is correct. Your first bonus, Team A. Whose attempt to rape Hera earned him the eternal punishment of being strapped to a flaming wheel?
I have no idea, but the last question was on state convention. So yeah, it's a shorter word thing.
Sisyphus.
I'm sorry, Sisyphus is incorrect. The correct answer is Ixion. Try this one, Marilyn. For murdering their husbands on their wedding night, what punishment did the Danaids earn in Hades?
Oh, they were carrying something, right? With the water, maybe? You know? They were
I decided the A one.
like carrying water.
I need more information.
Like they have carrying water, but they have to bounce it and it doesn't balance.
I'll give you one more shot.
They would have,
Any more?
you know those are the sticks that have the buckets at either
Okay.
end?
So, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. So they have to carry water, but they're carried in leaky buckets. So it's always leaking. Okay, so 10 points on toss-up number 1 for Team Maryland. Toss-up number 2 for any player. It's time for Certamen, Caesar says. Except this time, rather than doing the action, state Caesar's instructions in English. Kaiser dicet, noli clamar.
C1. Don't shout.
Don't shout is correct. Clamare. Okay. Your first bonus, Team C, Team Wisconsin. What is Caesar saying now? Kaiser dicet, manete in uno loco.
Stay in one place.
Stay in one place is correct, and your second bonus. Now translate what Caesar is saying. Kaiser dicet, dolcem aquam bibita.
Drink sweet water.
Could you repeat that?
Now translate what Caesar is saying. Kaiser dicet, dolcem aquam
Can you
bibita.
spell the first word?
The sentence.
Just the first word of
Kaiser.
Just drink sweet water.
Or
Just drink sweet water.
Okay, drink sweet water is correct. Dolcem.
Yeah.
All right, so 20 points on team for Team Wisconsin on toss-up 2, which is also the way they say fresh water.
Oh.
Go for this aqua. So you know. Toss-up number 3 for any player. Supply the correct participial form of skio needed to render the following sentence into Latin. Aurelia and Julia walked to the school knowing
C1. Scientes.
knowing that they would learn much there. Scientes is correct. Your first bonus, Wisconsin. Supply the correct participial form of cognosco needed to render the following sentence into Latin. Aurelia and Julia are about to learn many things in school.
Cognoscuri.
Yeah.
How do I
Could you
spell
repeat
that?
that?
Supply the correct participial form of cognosco. I need an answer.
Just do it.
Sure.
Different C1.
Cognoscenturi.
Sorry, cognoscenturi is incorrect. So you need the future active participle for the simple part. So cognituri is the correct answer. Okay, but try this one. Using dokeo and the ablative absolute construction, translate this sentence into Latin. After many things had been taught, Aurelia and Julia walked home.
Things is feminine?
Yeah.
So like
Supposed.
docties.
Um,
Have been docties, right?
yeah, have been taught. So. Taught. Yeah. Docties.
Docties.
Translate the sentence. Could you repeat the sentence?
I need an answer.
Different C1.
Post multis doctis Aurelia et Julia ambulaverant ad forum.
So that's incorrect. So you needed to translate the whole sentence. So multis doctis, so multis rebus doctis, Aurelia et Julia domum ambulavant, or ambulaverant. Okay? So 10 points on toss-up 3 for Team Wisconsin. Toss-up number 4 for any player. Name the emperors who immediately preceded and succeeded Anton.
C1. Marcus Aurelius and
I need an answer, please.
Domitian.
I'm sorry, Marcus Aurelius and Domitian are incorrect place.
B1.
The predecessor is Hadrian. The successor is Marcus Aurelius.
That is correct.
Nice job, Josh.
Okay. Your first bonus, Team Virginia. Name both the emperors who immediately succeeded Septimius Severus.
Can you repeat?
Name both the emperors who immediately succeeded Septimius Severus.
So this is kind of disputed, but it should be Pertinax and Didius Julianus.
Okay, different Josh.
Pertinax and Didius Julianus.
I'm sorry, Pertinax and Didius Julianus are incorrect. So succeeded meaning after. So this is Caracalla and Geta. But try this one. Name the emperors who immediately preceded and succeeded Alexander Severus.
So this should be. I can't believe I'm on this question. Elagabalus and Maximinus Lex, I think.
Defer to Josh.
Preceded is Elagabalus. Succeeded is Maximinus Lex.
Elagabalus and Maximinus Thrax are correct for 15 points on toss-up 4 for Team Virginia. Toss-up number 5 for any player. Quid anglice significat aedifico?
C1. Build.
To build is correct. Your first bonus, Team C. Quid anglice significat vescuor?
To feed upon.
To feed on.
To feed on. And second bonus, quid anglice significat inhibeo?
Could you spell that?
INHIBEO.
To inhibit.
To inhibit is correct for 20 points on toss-up 5 for Team Wisconsin, and scores are at the quarter mark.
Team A has 10 points, Team B has 15 points, and Team C has 15 points.
Heck yeah.
All right, still plenty of points. Okay, Toss-up number 6 when player. Sometimes, after successful military campaigns in which at least 5,000 enemies were killed. A2.
Triumph.
The Senate bestowed what honor upon the Imperator that included a special procession through the center of the city. A triumph is correct. Your first bonus, Team A. What was the name of the special purple garment with gold embroidery that triumphant leaders wear during this procession?
Scissor claw.
The triumphal garments.
I'm sorry, I cannot accept that. So it's called the toga picta. Okay, all purple, we could have said the tunic they wore underneath it, which is the tunica palmata. Okay, try this one though. According to Plutarch, what man who served as suffect consul with Brutus celebrated the first triumph in Rome in 509 BC after his victory at the Battle of Silva Arcia?
Let's go past console for this. Probably.
What is it? Collatinus?
So Collatinus is incorrect. The correct answer is Publicola, who came after Collatinus. Okay. All right, so 10 points on toss-up 6 for Team A. Toss-up number 7 for any player. While everyone else was enjoying the entertainment, who burst into tears in the court of the fight?
C3.
Helen?
Sorry, Helen's incorrect place.
B3.
Odysseus.
Phaeacian said a song that recounted his struggles at Troy. Odysseus is correct. And you have earned the visual.
If nothing else, the visual. Okay, so it's
Your first bonus. Assuming the character labeled as A is Arete, who is identified by the letter B.
so who's the host?
No, hold on. Alchemist. Alchemist, not alchemist.
Okay.
Okay. Alchemist.
Could you spell?
ALCONOUS.
A-L-C.
O.
Okay. So, I'm not going to accept that. It's Alcinous or Alcinous. Okay. And so I heard Alcinous first, and so we'll check on that to see if that can be accepted. Okay. Your second bonus. All right. So, second bonus, give both the identifying letter and the name of the bard in this visual.
Adonis? Adonis?
Demodonis or something.
Demodonis? With the, is a ball. Okay, so Demodonis.
Hold on, let me wait 2 seconds.
Answer, please.
Demodocus D.
Demodocus is correct.
Good job.
15 points on question number 7 for Team Virginia. Okay. Leave it up.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
All right, toss-up number 8 for any player. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Audiamus fabulam.
C1. Let us listen to the story.
Let us listen to the story is correct. Your first bonus, Team Wisconsin. Using fruor and fabula, translate the following question from English to Latin. Do you enjoy plays?
Can you please repeat the sentence?
Do you enjoy plays?
So, the waters.
No, it's fabulous.
It's ablative. Puffy tastes ablative.
Yeah.
What is this?
Answer, please.
Fruarisne fabulis.
Could you spell your first word, please?
FRUARISNE.
Okay, so do you enjoy play? So present tense is only need, so full everest name. but try this one. Using furor and fabula, translate the following sentence from English to Latin. Let the spectators enjoy the plays.
Can you repeat the sentence, please?
Let the spectators enjoy the plays.
Okay, spectatores.
Answer, please.
Okay, so spectatores fruantur fabulis.
Spectatores fruantur fabulis is correct for 15 points on toss-up number 8 for Team Wisconsin. Toss-up number 9 for the player. What is a Latin noun and its meaning at the root of animation?
B2. Animus, which is soul.
Animus, which means soul, is correct. Your first bonus, Team Virginia. What is the Latin verb and its meaning at the root of accident?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Caudo to fall.
Caudo to fall is correct, and second bonus. What is the Latin verb and its meaning at the root of pictorial?
Pictorial. So what is to paint, maybe, or to show?
It's interred. What about like something that's
Maybe picto.
Is picto a verb?
No, it could be demonstrate. That's it. That's not.
Answer, please.
Tongo to touch.
Sorry, tongo to touch is incorrect. The correct answer is pingo to paint. Alright, so 15 points on toss-up 9 for Team Virginia. Toss-up number 10 for the player. Which emperor introduced the Actia Dusaria Games, negotiated peace with the Sassanid Empire, erected a cenotaph to Gordian III, and celebrated
B1.
Philip the Arrow.
Rome's 1000th anniversary of Philip the Arrow is correct. Your first bonus, Team Virginia. Which successor of Philip led a rebellion that ultimately led to the betrayal and death of Philip?
Can you repeat?
Which successor of Philip led a rebellion that ultimately led to the betrayal and death of Philip?
It's either Florian, Probus, or Decius.
With you guys. Defer to Josh.
Decius.
Decius is correct. The second bonus. At what location of Shakespearean fame did Philip meet Decius in battle in 249 AD?
No idea what's the
Can you repeat?
Shakespearean.
At what location of Shakespearean fame did Philip meet Decius in battle in 249 AD?
No, that's a.
Where's Romeo and Juliet?
That's a. I was gonna say Mediolanum.
Answer, please.
Defer to Josh.
Mediolanum.
Sorry, Mediolanum is incorrect. The correct answer is Verona. So 15 points on toss-up 10 for Team Virginia, and the scores at the halfway mark.
Team A has 20 points, Team B has 60 points, and Team C has 65 points.
Okay. So if you just came in, go to find a seat quickly and make sure the device is turned off. Okay. Toss-up number 11 for the player. Consider the sentence, I always forget that thing. Please
C1.
Hunk is incorrect. Place.
No.
Okay. Our
A2. Elum.
so Ilum is incorrect. Place.
Clear.
Okay, I'll repeat for Team B only. Consider the sentence, I always forget that thing. Please provide the genitive singular form of race so that it fits the sentence.
B2. That would be rate.
Rei is correct. Okay? And your first bonus, Team B, for the noun race, provide the dative singular form so that it fits the sentence. This rock looks similar to that thing.
So rate.
Rei is correct. The second bonus. For the noun race, provide the nominative plural form so that it fits the sentence. What are those thing.
It's just race. It's the same thing.
Can I say?
Wait,
Yeah,
the
it's
different
just
With
race.
a long E.
Yes,
Defer to Gavin.
race.
Race is correct for 20 points on toss-up 11. Toss-up number 12 for any player. Under commissions chaired by Appius Claudius,
B1.
The 12 tables.
and run by Dick and Weary, what body of work officially codified all previous Roman laws in 450 BC? The 12 tables would be correct. Your first bonus, Team B. What law challenged the 12 tables by allowing for intermarriage between plebeians and patricians in 445 BC?
Defer to Josh.
Lex Canulea.
Lex Canulea is correct in second bonus. What law up to 87 BC ended the fifth and final secession of the plebs and made the plebiscite binding on all citizens?
Defer to Josh.
Lex Hortensia.
That is correct with 20 points on toss-up 12 for Team Virginia. And toss-up number 13 for any player. Aurelia's story continues. Listen carefully to the following Latin passage, which I'll read twice, then respond in English to the question which follows. Okay, and again, make sure you're only looking at your paper so you don't get called on consultation if you're right. Primo vidit Aurelia vestibulum picturis miris pictum. Tamplare pictae sunt, ut homines ibi depicti. Vivere viderentur. Unacum rebus ex auro factis, quae a hominibus portabantur. I'll repeat. Primo vidit Aurelia vestibulum picturis miris pictum. Tamplare pictae sunt, ut homines ibi depicti vivere viderentur. Unacum rebus ex auro factis, quae a hominibus portabantur. The question: what did Aurelia see?
B1.
A famous painting.
C1. Like a mirror picture.
A2.
Paintings.
So I'm going to read bonuses for these two. I just kind of debated about the painting part, just one, singular or plural. I mean, it's a comprehension question, I think it would be fine, but just in case. All right, and so that was only debate. The mirror, I think, makes it incorrect, okay, because it's marvelous, wonderful. So if y'all can both write it down on paper, that would be great. Okay, awesome. We're coming prepared today. Okay. All right, so your first bonus. What was remarkable about the people depicted in these paintings?
During a split bonus, are we allowed to ask for repeats?
Yes.
Can you please repeat the second sentence?
The second sentence, Tamplare pictae sunt, ut homines ibi depicti vivere viderentur.
Could you repeat the third sentence?
The third sentence. Okay, so I can now. Okay, so. Yep. Okay. You can't write anymore, it's fall time, so. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Could you, what does that say?
Men.
Okay. All right. So this is, all right. So your second bonus, okay. What were these people doing in the paintings?
Third sentence?
The last sentence.
The last sentence,
Okay.
yes.
Unacum, or the last part. Unacum rebus ex auro factis, quae a hominibus portabantur. Answer, please. Okay. I need more information. I'll give you one shot. Okay, I need the answer. Okay, so if we decide I think singular is fine, then you guys will get 15 points. Okay, if we decide that's not, then you guys will get the 10 points. Okay.
So for now,
Huh.
for now,
For now, no points. That'll be the easy way to go. Okay, let me do this. Okay, yes.
What was the correct answer to the last one?
Things made, they're carrying things made of gold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
yeah.
Huh?
The first one is.
The first bonus, they appear to be living or lifelike or alive. Right, you get a 4.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Close.
Okay. Alright, so.
So like that.
Perfect back, please.
Yeah, maybe.
I will give you the paper if you have it.
Ours is small.
Oh.
Ours is small
All right.
and ripped.
I've got paper.
I got it.
Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Okay.
Who needs
Oh,
it?
wait.
we're good.
We're good.
You are?
Yeah.
No.
Alright, toss up number 14 for any player. In the Aeneid, when Aeneas arrives in Carthage, what god
C3.
Cupid.
masquerades as Ascanius in order to improve Aeneas' chances for a warm reception from Dido by making her fall in love? Cupid is correct. The first bonus, Team Wisconsin. Well, Trojan leads a group that had been separated from Aeneas and is the first Trojan to speak with Dido.
Could you repeat that, please?
What Trojan leads a group that had been separated from Aeneas and is the first Trojan to speak with Dido?
Palace.
Pallas is incorrect. The correct answer is Ilioneus. Try this one. But God ultimately reminds Aeneas that he was not meant to remain in Africa with Dido.
Can you repeat it, please?
What God ultimately reminds Aeneas that he was not meant to remain in Africa with Dido.
God. Sorry, I'm sorry. Aries, Hermes, or Apollo.
Pick one.
Answer, please.
Aries.
So Aries is incorrect. The correct answer is Mercury. Okay, so no points for 15. 14. Toss up 15 for any player.
Do you mean 10 points?
Oh, 10, yes.
Sorry.
They will have people. Toss up number 15 for any player. Anas, Balaina, Dalpinus, and Piscus, which is being described by the following sentence. Ego aut in fluminibus,
B4.
Discus.
aut in mare habito, et homines ex navibus me capere cantant ut me consumant. Ego ex aqua spirare non possum. Piscus is correct. Your first bonus, Anas, Balaina, Dalpinus, and Piscus, which is being described here. Ego sum animal in mare habitant. Saepe cum hominibus ludo. Romani figuris mei ute bantur, but septem curricula in cerco numerare.
Can you repeat those words?
Of Anas, Balaina, Dalpinus, and Piscus, which is being described here.
Dalpinus.
Dalpinus is correct. And your second bonus of Anas, Balaina, Dalpinus, and Piscus, which is being described here. Ego sum animal maximum et in mare quoque habito. Ego super aquam spiro et carmen meum longe in mare auditum est.
What is it?
Please repeat the sentence. The last sentence.
Ego, which one? All of them?
Yeah.
Ego sum.
second bonus, please.
Ego sum animal maximum et in mare quaque habito. I need the answer.
Piscus.
Sorry, piscus is incorrect. The correct answer is balina, which is the word for whale. 15 points on 15 for Team Virginia, and the scores at the 3-quarter mark.
Team A has 20 points, Team B has 115 points, and Team C has 75 points.
Let's go, Wisconsin!
Alright, toss up number 16 for any player. Quickly. After surviving a flood, what couple
B3.
Deucalion and Pura.
repopulated Earth with their rock throwing to Deucalion and Pyrrhus correct? First bonus, Team Virginia. The oracle of which goddess told Deucalion and Pyrrha to throw the bones of their mother over their shoulders, which they took to mean rocks, the bones of the earth.
What gods? So what gods like humans?
We could do like
No. Maybe Juno defines Zeus. Aphrodite. Aphrodite.
Time.
Delphi.
So Delphi is incorrect. The correct answer is Themis. Try this one. Who are the parents of Pyrrha, a Titan, and the first mortal woman?
So who's the first one?
Can you repeat the question?
Who were the parents of Pyrrha, a Titan, and the first mortal woman?
So Epimetheus and Pandora, maybe?
I also like Oceanus and
Answer.
Oceanus and
Epimetheus and Pandora.
It's
10 points on toss-up 16 for Team Virginia. Toss-up 17 for any player. Responde Anglice. Quisum maritum malum habebam, et iste alteram uxorem volebat. Ergo, filios nostros necavi, et Athenas volavi. Responde Anglice. Quisum maritum malum habebam, et iste alteram uxorem volebat. Ergo, filios nostros necavi, et Athenas volavi.
A2.
Mark Antony.
So Mark Antony's incorrect place.
Clear.
Read it twice.
B3.
cousin.
Place.
C4. Gaia.
So Gaia's incorrect. The correct answer is Medea. Alright, toss up number 18 for any player. The periodic table of elements contains many Latin, Greek, and mythological references. Give the Latin and the English for the element whose symbol is P.
B3.
Plumbum, lead.
B. Plumbum lead is correct. Your first bonus. Give the Latin and the English for the element whose symbol is Ag.
Magnesium silver.
Oh yes, so.
Yeah,
Argentium. Argentium silver.
Argentum silver. Okay? Try this one though. Give the Latin and English for the element whose symbol is Sn.
So,
Sin something probably. We can add it to a sin. Yeah, we have one better.
I like
Answer?
stainless tin.
Sorry, the correct answer is Stanu 10. Okay, so 10 points for Team Virginia. Toss up number 19 for any player. Against what people was the lasting superiority of Rome's manipulative
B1.
The Macedonic people.
formation proven at battles like Pydna and Canascephali, where the failings of Philip V was crushed? Macedonian, sure. Your first bonus, what veteran of the Spanish and Ligurian wars served as consul at Pydna?
Can you please repeat?
What veteran of the Spanish and Bulgarian War served as consul at Pitna?
It's 168 BC, so we're just gonna say.
Answer.
Defer to Josh.
Scipione Aelianus.
Sorry, that's incorrect. Correct answer is Aemilius Paulus.
Yeah.
Okay, try this one. What king of Macedon and son of Philip V was defeated at Pitna?
Defer to Josh.
Porcius.
That is correct for 15 points on toss-up, 19 for Team Virginia. And the scores for the last toss-up.
Team A has 20 points, Team B has 150 points, and Team C has 75 points.
Let's go.
Okay. Toss-up number 20 for any player. When recognized, perform this command knowing that punctum means point. Roga moderatorem Anglicae ut decem puncta.
C1.
Answer.
Can you point to 10 people? Can you point to 10 people?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect place. Okay. When recognized, perform this command knowing that punctum means point. Roga moderatorem Anglicae ut decem puncta donet.
A2.
Can you point out 10 people?
Place.
B1.
Can you point out 10 people?
Sorry, that's incorrect. So this is point as in like point as in 10 points. So you're supposed to ask them to give you 10 points.
Okay.
Like school. Not point, like point. Alright, so no points for 20 and the final scores are.
Team A has 20 points, Team B has 150 points, and Team